Hello class, welcome everybody. Well, this video is for the basic language 1, which is a subject from the major, from the license in foreign languages. Okay, students, how are you? I hope that you are fine. By this time, we are not having the synchronous session, but we are going to have this video session to check the materials that you have in the platform, like step by step. And of course, if you have questions, let's say you just write an email, comment the video, well, let me know at any way. Good, we are going to work these things. Number one, a little bit of input on how to describe people. Yes, you have some vocabulary in there in the platform, but we are going to figure out on how to make like a possible description right away, like a draft. Good. We are going, well, we have spoken a lot in the other classes about scanning, but we have spoken about scanning mostly as a reading technique to understand text that are written. But what happened when we get to try to understand this oral text for the very first time? What could be the most important information that we need to get? Good. Later, you are going to make the oral task, which is the analysis and explanation. It is already explained in the platform, but I am going to expand a little bit over here. Well, as usual, we are going to use English and Spanish a little bit. Good. Okay, primero, descripción de personas. Okay, do you know anything about describing people? We are going to talk mostly about two possible descriptions. One is going to be like the physical appearance, yes, and another one, on the other hand, are going to be like the personality traits. How we can get to have a clear difference between these two of them? Good, well, I am going to use this, maybe, oh no, I don't have a marker there, but I am going to continue talking like that. Okay, good. Physical description. How would you describe me? You can pause the video and figure out. Now that you pause the video, that we came back, we can say how to describe me. Well, I am tall. I am a middle-aged man because I am 43 years old. You are young people. I am skinny. I have black hair. I've got black hair. I've got brown eyes and kind of pale skin. This could be a little bit of my physical features, my description, my physical appearance right now. On the other hand, there is like the personality. What do you remember to describe? What kind of words do you remember to describe personality? Mostly saying like happy. But more than happy, you can say generous, you can say that someone is honest, you can say that someone is clever, is intelligent. So there is like a lot of ways in which you can describe a person. Well, okay, I want you to go into the exercises, and for practice, I want you to try to make a description, okay? In the online class that we are going to have the next week, I would like that you show me which have been your advance on describing a person physically and in terms of personality. Check the materials. Well, you have there two interesting materials. Number one is Quizlet. Quizlet is a very interesting tool in which you can create flashcards, an event that can be pretty useful for your classes. Good. People, how can we do scanning from oral text? I have given to you like 3 audios in the platform. What do you need to do? Listen to the 3 situations. Aquí voy a empezar a hablar en español porque quiero decirles una cosa muy importante respecto a la comprensión auditiva, muchachos. Normalmente lo que persigue el estudiante es intentar entender como si fuese un nativo o entender perfectamente todos los contenidos que hay en ese texto. Y realmente no, realmente lo que yo les voy a pedir que busquen comprender son fragmentos a partir de estas preguntas con las cuales ustedes van a obtener la información fundamental del texto. Number 1, who? Who is the person that is talking? It is a man, it is a woman. For example, can be a person presenting the family, and a student talking on the phone. Well, good, different things. What? What are they talking about? For example, is a student talking on the phone, providing personal information. That is going to be very similar as we did in reading, as when we are talking about the purpose, el propósito. What is the purpose of the text that we are listening to? Because remember that audio texts are also texts, no matter that they are not written. Yes, they make part of the concept. Good, people. When happens this? Well, perhaps they don't mention the time when this happens. It is possible when, maybe in the morning, during the breakfast, or what moment? What moment is the action taking place? Good. Then, where? Where does this happen? It is happening at home, it is happening at the university. Where is the place where this situation is taking place? How? They are happy, they are sad, they are excited, they are in a rush. So, which could be like the possible way in which you can explain that? Well, or how many? How many people? 1 person, 2, student and a teacher, a mother and a son. So, what are you going to do with this? What is the oral task? Primero, van a escuchar esos textos y van a tomar nota exactamente de estos puntos. ¿Quién? ¿Qué? ¿Cuándo? ¿Dónde? ¿Cuántas personas? ¿Cómo sucedió la situación? ¿Ok? Remember that it's not to say exactly what happened. It's not a transcription, it's not a dictation. Don't be regular learners, guys, because remember that you are going to be English teachers, and it's very important that you keep this in mind. Tenemos que quitar todos los hábitos de uso de Google Traductor, por ejemplo, ¿cierto? ¿Por qué? Porque ¿qué hace Google Traductor? Simplemente me lleva a la literalidad, ¿cierto? Pero me está ignorando todo el contexto. Vamos a escuchar esos audios más de una vez, no se preocupen, ¿ok? ¿Cómo vamos a hacer el oral task? Va a ser basado en uno de esos audios. Van ustedes a grabar un video y van a decir, hello teacher, I am going to give you my analysis about the oral text that I selected. I selected text number 1. Who was talking? There was a student talking. What she was talking about? If you are paying attention, I am giving you a part of the analysis, but I hope that you check the video and that you get to look at it very carefully, right? Good. Okay, well, the first one, who? She's a student. What she's calling for a course in English. When is not mentioned, never mention that. Where? She is at home and she is calling to the university. How many people? Where there is just the university secretary and the student, so there are 2 people. For example, right there I just made one possible analysis of one of the audios that are in there. But anyway, I want you to go further. I want you to try to be detailed, ¿ok? Good. Gente, una pregunta que recibo constantemente es ¿para cuándo es? ¿Para cuándo es? No se angustien. Ninguna de estas tareas es evaluativa. Todas son para dentro de 8 días, pero no significa esto que no es importante que estemos en práctica, sobre todo aquellos que tienen que trabajar más en su proceso de adquisición. Quiero que trabajen mucho toda la parte de descripción de personas y vamos a intentar hacer el scanning, no como escuchar y hacer una reproducción en forma de dictado, no, porque precisamente no se trata de eso, todo lo contrario, vamos a intentar entender a partir de who, what, when, where, how many, okay? Good. People, if you have questions, please let me know, write me an email. By tomorrow we are not having synchronous session, mañana no tenemos sesión sincrónica en Google Meet, pero sí vamos a estar trabajando a partir de las instrucciones de este video y por supuesto del material que está en Google Classroom. I hope that you have a great weekend. Most important than everything, than ever, that I am going to remind you, every class, be safe, stay home. We need to get over this. Please, 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 stay home. I miss you lots. Take care. Bye-bye.